friends. I'm going to show you how easy it is. Cuticle stick comes in your package with your easy remover. I typically use the angled side with the point to do this. And what I'll do is I'll lift up the press on just a little bit at the very side, just like so, and then I will put a couple drops of the remover underneath is the key here. It's kind of different from anything else. You're not like soaking or going from the top to remove. You want to get the remover underneath. All right. So most people probably are removing all the nails at the same time because they have the same thing on both hands. Not me though. So you'll do this with all your fingers, and by the time you get back around to the first one that you started with, you should pretty easily be able to remove the nail to about the halfway point. Okay, so once I get to about here, I can feel it starting to tug a little bit. Cats are going wild. All right, so we're doing that again. And that angle in the cuticle pusher, you can kind of slide it underneath, and it kind of helps to cut through a little bit of those adhesive strands that I'll show you here. We're gonna do the same thing with all of those. Go about to the central point. And the reason I go from the side is because there's a lot of nail bed underneath to support me bending this nail up. If I were to go this way, the tip of my nail would probably bend downwards, and I don't want that to happen. We want to protect the natural nail as much as possible here because they are quite gorgeous and happy underneath of Kleo, which is incredible. So once you get to that point, put in another couple drops of the easy remover and let it sit while you do all 10 of your fingers. And then at this stage of the game, you should be pretty good to go in. Your thumb may need one more pass of the remover. The rest though should lift up quite easily. All right, so you should be able to pretty much get this off without much effort at all. And let me show you what I'm talking about as far as the adhesive. So see how it's like little threads almost that grab onto the nail. So if you bump this on like your cabinet or your car door, which I always do, it's gonna allow that nail to flex at microscopic levels so that it doesn't pop off. All right, so if it was a cemented on glue, there would be no flex there. There would just be cracking of the glue, and then the nail would fly off and pop off. That's the difference in our nails and our patented adhesive, okay? So again, by this point in time, you should be able to pretty much get this baby right off, okay? And if, again, you feel like it's still tugging a little bit, add a little bit more remover. You can never add enough remover. It's okay. You just use a couple drops. It will still last you a long, long time. Like I've been using this for quite some time, and look how much is left. A little does go a long way, but it's sometimes like, you know, some people are like stingy with their products. Especially those facial ones that cost $1 jillion. That's why I don't really use them. But anyways, the remover's $8, and again, it will last you so long. And you can see if you're using enough, it should be like this easy to lift off a press on. All right, so it is called Easy Remover. It is easy, but it's not called lightning fast rip off your press on remover. Make sure you take your time. So at this stage in the game, you will have a little bit excess adhesive on there. So just put another couple drops on. You can rub it in to kind of work the adhesive layer off. And your nails feel so hydrated and amazing because this is oil-based. And from here, if you were going to do another application, I would probably recommend do all your prep work and then go wash your hands and then use the prep pad, prime suspect, and then redo those nails. You don't need a break in between as long as you're taking the time to prep and remove properly. Your nails are gonna be quite happy, my friend. All right, there you have it, removal. I will pop back in with what we decide to wear. Oh, have a good day, guys.